Mr. Trump, prove it exists, define what it is, or go home. May 15, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. Our research, like the inquiries of the President of Tanzania, conclusively prove that the coronavirus testing program is a farce. A Tanzanian goat, a papaya, and a pheasant have all tested positive for COVID-19. In fact, damned near everything including deaths from liver cancer are testing positive for COVID-19, simply because doctors are getting $400 per patient as a kickback to check the COVID-19 box. Doctors, who are uniformed officers under Title 37 of the Federal Code, are licensed under the code and subject to Title X, as well as subjected to state-level medical boards that are supposed to enforce ethical and professional standards. How is it that while we are paying for all this oversight, we are witnessing kickbacks to purposefully inflate COVID-19 numbers and falsify cause of death? How are you going to explain the sudden drop of causes of death across the board? Suddenly, heart attacks plummet? Diabetes becomes unknown? Cancer is cured with the stroke of a pen? How stupid do you think we are? And where do the lies end? The military has just ordered 500 million injection devices. We hope that it is clearly understood that those injection devices will only be used on military personnel and that American state nationals serving in the U.S. military retain all of their protections owed under the Constitution of the United States of America, including Article 4. We appreciate the significant bind you are in and also the difficulties presented by the U.S. trustees. However, there is no authorization or excuse for any forced vaccination program on our soil or anywhere else where you may be working for us. We are pleased with your executive order recognizing that fact, but are dubious about the education and on-the-ground oversight. Too often, state-of-state governors have presumed upon the non-domestic population and have wantonly enforced statutory laws that pertain only to actual federal and federal state-of-state employees and proven dependents. The actual state assemblies are now active in all 50 states of these United States. That means that there is no excuse for our employees to override our will or ignore their obligations owed to us, including our exemption from their legal presumptions and internal corporate policies. Please see Ex parte Milligan 71 U.S. 2 of 1866, with respect to American state nationals and American state citizens and still standing, no legislative, executive, or judicial officer may disrespect the Constitution because of emergencies of any kind. The state-of-state governors are sorely in need of an education regarding what a state-of-state is, and the duty that the state-of-state owes to the actual state of the Union. The limits of their authority need to be fully explained and the actual public law reviewed. Read Article 4 to the Conference of Governors as a bedtime story, if necessary, and note that the articles are not amendments nor are they by law amendments. Ask Justice Kavanaugh and Bill Barr, both, what that means, if you have any doubts. We have reason to believe that the symptoms associated with COVID-19 are symptoms of an induced blood disorder causing hypercoagulation in veterans of the Second Gulf War. The technology involved was touted as a means to speed wound healing and prevent blood loss and has instead resulted in thick blood, hypercoagulation leading to heart disease and hypoxia and other life-threatening conditions suffered by thousands of veterans. There is also some evidence that this malady is transferable to close family members. The agent was delivered as a vaccine. Those afflicted have to take warfarin, rat poison, for the rest of their lives. So now, here we are, and what do we see? Research in The Lancet identifying the true cause of death related to COVID-19 as a disseminated intravascular coagulation, causing pulmonary thrombosis. https://tinyurl.com/microvascular-thrombosis. Mr. Trump, we are not without sympathy for your position. However, if the U.S. military and the medical community and pharmaceutical industry are in fact to blame for this and it really is a problem in the nature of an infectious disease afflicting the civilian population, you must come clean about it and the technology responsible. Without further delay. We note that $100 billion has likewise been set aside as kickbacks to churches and airlines to force people to wear masks, which cannot obstruct viruses. A whopping $1,000 to $1,400 per person vaccinated kickback has been offered to medical clinics and hospitals. We're sickened, Mr. Trump, but not by COVID-19. Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. If you enjoy having Anna's latest articles made into videos, please consider making a purchase from Ed's website sacredintuitiveelements.com. Thank you.